Alrighty, welcome everybody to week 3 of the WIHSEA Varsity Valorant. Today we have two undefeated teams actually. We got Waukesha West starting on the defense side and Brookfield Central Lancers on the attacking side. This week's map is going to be Lotus. So a very interesting map, one of the only 3 site maps that we got. Usually it's going to be more of a sentinel heavy composition, but for both sides, actually no, for Waukesha we got 1 sentinel, and the Lancers have chamber and sage. That's 2. Both teams, as I said, are undefeated, so it's going to be interesting to see how they play this map. Obviously, as the weeks go on, the maps do change, so they get 1 full week to practice each of these maps and get to know different compositions and how they like to play, and how they like to work off different situations. So it's going to be fun to see how they play this 3-site map. We haven't gotten to see one of these yet, as Haven is out of the map pool. Looks like we're starting off with a 2-2 or 2-1-2 coming out from Waukesha West. Leaving that sage. Looks like they're probably going to wall off B just to kind of slow down the Lancers if they do decide to go B at any point. Looks like we're starting off with a B hit as Sage goes over towards A to help defend. Good first kill coming out from Tasty to start off the match. Coconut pushing up onto site. Everybody else also pushing out on the site. Getting that heal from Sky, but not enough to help against Sneeze there. Lancers do take full control of the site and are able to get this spike down in a 4v2 situation. Odyssey almost getting the full pick, but Game Boy ends up finishing off Sneeze there. 2v3. Everyone's gonna be full health now. Shock Dart getting that close, but nothing else coming out from Waukesha. Lancers taking that first pistol round. Very good to start off their offensive start. Our offensive half. This is going to be an anti-eco coming out from Lancers. Pretty normal. Some strong rifles coming out. We got 2 bulldogs. Those are some of the more expensive ones.
Anyone feeling generous?
But then a pretty regular Spectre and Marshall. Game Boy is going to be coming out in the corner there. Putting the wall down, slowing them down just a little bit. Skywalker is going to end up breaking the wall. So is Coconut. Just barely getting into the smoke and up the stairs. Just out of reach for Lancers there. But they are going to end up picking up Zora at the back of the site there. And Sir Tasty. 3 taken down on site, bringing it to a 5v1 now. Really good shots coming out from Snips. Breaking up that eco just a little bit. They are gonna see Snips, but Snips gets the upgrade. Nice shot, only doing the 101 onto Skywalker, who ends up taking them out. Almost a flawless round coming out from Lancers. Not too much damage done with that. Marshall lost only 950 credits. They can easily buy that back up. Deciding to upgrade 2 Vandals, or bring back the Marshall just so they can buy up that next round. This is going to be the first full buy coming out from Waukesha, so we are going to be able to see how they work with the eco that they got. Game Boy opting to go with just a ghost here. Snips hearing the noise coming up from Omen here. Swings out, just misses the shot. They're going to be able to get that upgrade. Skywalker also taking out somebody on that C site, leaving Tasty all alone, who gets taken out as well. Skywalker's taking a bunch of space on C, allowing for the Lancers to take over more of B now. Zora gets taken out from behind by Skywalker. 3 on the round. Very, very good offensive round for the Lancers. Pretty hot start coming out for Skywalker and Coconut and Sneeze, as they are able to all upgrade to those Vandals, leaving Waukesha pretty poor here, having to opt for some pistols and marshals. The one Vandal coming out from Game Boy, because they were able to save a little bit more money. Lonely Coconut is pushed up into rubble next to door. Zora very, very low HP, gonna have to back up to get healed by Sky or Sage. Game Boy starts knifing the door, so it brings a little bit of attention towards that breakable door there. But they do hear the rotate coming out. All 10 players stacked up on the A side of the map. Almost a kill coming out by Odysseus, but he does get taken out by the stronger Vandal there. Ult coming out from Skywalker, gets the pick on Zora, sees another one on the staircase. Slow coming out, pushes through the slow, dismisses. 4K on for the ace here. Sir Tasty stuck in the rubble, or stuck in the drop area. Ace coming out on the 4th round by Skywalker. What a play! What a round for this Lancers team, looking real strong against Waukesha's defense here. I do gotta say, this is more of an offensive map, so seeing the more heavily offensive round differential is not too uncommon. Hopefully we're going to see Waukesha West pick up a couple rounds here, kind of swing the momentum into their favor. Waiting for that Silver Dart, but it never comes out. It is on that A side. Tasty all alone on this C. Starts hearing the movement outside C. Orb getting picked up by Sneeze. And door's opening. They are going to end up breaking this door. Game Boy stuck in a really iffy situation. Skywalker 6 straight kills here. Coconut getting taken out, bringing the 4v4. Waukesha has to move back. We got a flank coming off from Zora. Not able to take out Skywalker. Rez coming through 2v2 now with Odysseus on 3 kills in the round. Snips left alone.
One enemy remaining.
Skywalker, is he able to clutch out the round? No, Snips ends up getting their first round for Waukesha. As I said, this could be the big swing of momentum. Lancers do have more than enough money to buy up this round and get those heavy weapons once again. But that round win is going to really help out Waukesha. Hopefully to keep this ball rolling. Keep their strong defense going. Make it a little more even. A little bit of an odd buy coming out by Waukesha, with the mix of Vandals and Sheriffs and Spectres. Zora pushed up. Sees the ping on Skywalker. Ends up getting the pick with Odysseus with the help. But there was a pick on the B side of the map. They hear the door going, so it looks like Lancers are rotating and taking that spike towards the C site. Just 2 players though. We got flank watch on Zora. Just misses the alarm bot though. Can get picked up by 11, but is not.
One enemy remaining.
Really good ult coming out from Odysseus to stop that plant, leaving Sasuke Aizen in a 1v4 situation. Sir Tasty pushed up with the TP, but Odysseus gets another 3k on the round. A much stronger defensive win there by Waukesha West. able to keep 4 players alive and get a bunch of upgraded weapons. Game Boy, the only one not with a rifle for the side of Waukesha. And pretty much the same thing over on the Lancers side. 4 rifles, 1 Spectre. Just because of those 2 round losses, their eco is kind of hurting a little bit. Looks like it's going to be a pretty strong A push here from Waukesha. Skywalker with a really nice shot to kind of slow that push down. They do see a lot of players towards that A side, so they opt to go in towards B. Wall probably going to come out here from Game Boy, but is going to be broken right away. Playing with that Spectre right next door, right next to the entrance. Flash coming out, but on the wrong side. Game Boy not able to capitalize, allowing for the Lancers to take control of the B site, bringing it to a 4v2. Tasty kind of even in the playing fields, just as much as he can right now.
Last player standing.
They do hear that TP coming out. Tasty's gonna have to fight Sasuke right here, but does not win it. Would have had to convert a 1v4 situation, so that was a very difficult one that he was put in. All good though. Those 2 rounds really are gonna help to motivate Waukesha, be able to feel out who they're playing against. You know, you got Skywalker fragging out on Reyna there, 15 and 3 already after 7 rounds. But everybody else kinda even playing field here. Skywalker's having a really good game. Gonna kind of leave them on the lurk to hopefully get a pick on Zora. Gets seen by the dart. Snips stuck with the judge right here. Do they expect... Game Boy should put this wall up. Really good 2 picks from Snips. Wall coming up at a later point. Actually really good wall there. I like the idea to kind of hopefully help Snips get back. Tasty getting the pick on Skywalker, leaving Sasuke and 11 stuck in B main. Getting the pick on Zora there. 2v3. They need that spike that's stuck on top of the box. Sasuke was a very good pick, but ends up getting taken out by Odysseus, and Tasty finishing off the round with a pick on 11, allowing to pick up those Vandals, keep the ball rolling. Very even round so far, 3-5 in favor of the Lancers. So far, very, very strong B presence from both teams, honestly. They are, as this map does have very many entrances to B since it is in the middle of the map, it's gonna allow for very quick rotates to that site, making it a little bit harder for Lancers to be able to push up. Snips getting the early pick onto Coconut, who gets who then gets traded out by Sneeze and a retrade from Coconut or from Tasty there. Looks like we're gonna start ending off towards C. Rez coming out on Mound to strengthen their defenses here. Snips has to reload, not able to trade. Tasty able to, gets 2 picks, and Snips finishing off Sasuke once again. As I said, very easy to get the ball rolling. You know, you had that round in the middle there. Just kind of let it slip just one little time, but able to not let that deter them from getting these past 4 out of 5 rounds. So it's looking like it's going to be closer and closer to a 6-6 half. Very, very doable, but you never know how these rounds are going to go. Looking like another C push.
You want to play?
As Waukesha West is strongly towards that A side. Tasty left alone. Smokes off the C main site, so they are gonna slow down just a little bit. Wall coming through, lock off C main flank. Slowed, getting thrown in that C link. Every player from Waukesha West on that C link to C side there. Smoke's coming out as Lancers push out. Dog hits Coconut there. Let's see. Fade Dog misses Game Boy somehow. Who's then able to get the pick on Coconut and the trade on the Odysseus 4v4 situation. Spike is down. There is an operator. Zora getting the kill on Skywalker. Red's gonna come out. 3v2 situation. Tasty, not enough time. Not enough bullets, not enough damage. Very strong. Very well done on the side of Lancers. Picking up that op saves them $5,000 just right there. Which also leaves Waukesha West in kind of a struggle for money. You know, a couple of them on their last couple credits, but it looks like they are going to be able to buy up. If they do win this round, they're going to be able to buy up the rest of their teammates. Another strong B presence. Zora opting to push into the cubby here. This cubby is pretty new to the game. Very good one tap on the Coconut to start off the round. Show the B presence. Or sorry, show the A presence. All 4 Lancers are stacked up in this A main. Getting walled off by Game Boy. Zora once again taking out one of the Lancers by Rubble. Flash and swing coming out. Sneeze stuck in this corner. But not able to get picked off by Zora. Sneeze. Holding strong. They know Snips is in the corner. And Game Boy is stuck in the back. 11 opting not to take up that operator. But Game Boy is going to go unnoticed on this flank. Best decision here probably going to be to save that operator. But Game Boy looks like they're going to go push here. Call's probably coming through there. Save the operator, save the money. We need it for this last round. 7-4 going into the last round here. Let's see, does Walker go try to hunt down? Doesn't look like it. Looks like Game Boy is going to be able to save that operator. Kind of narrowly getting missed by the by the spike there, but
last round in the half.
All's well for the Lancers going into this last round. 3 guns were able to be saved, so they're going to be able to have full rifles, and it looks like just about the same for Waukesha West here. Giving that up to Snips, who looks like they're gonna probably peek out of C main here. Hopefully to get a pick. The opportunity is there. Opportunity is definitely there. Just barely misses Skywalker. Call coming through. Gets picked off by Sasuke, dropping the op, leaving Tasty all alone on this site. Skywalker pulls out the ult. Last round. Oh, Tasty just missing out on the opportunity to pick off Sneeze.
Spike planted.
Everybody on Lancer's side is on this site. They are going to get surrounded by Waukesha West, but that wall does help on that waterfall side. Ults coming out from everybody. Sneeze getting a taste. Skywalker getting a pick. Getting another pick. Leaving Game Boy all alone. Who gets Skywalker, but not enough to get the rest of the 4 players there. Strong offensive half from the Lancers, bring it to 8-4 as we switch sides here.
If you must fall, then fall near me. Here.
This is what the scoreboard looks like as we're going into this second half. Skywalker, 21 kills in 12 rounds is very, very good. Really helping the Lancers kind of topple over Waukesha West. But let's see how this 2 Sentinel setup versus this more attack-sided comp works for the Lancers. Looks like we're gonna get a stronger B push here. Wall's gonna be coming through. Sneeze hears all the noise, puts that wall up. It's a pretty good dart from Waukesha West. Let's see, does Sneeze get a kill? Gets taken out by Odysseus. Zora nades that backside there. A little bit of chip damage. Here, they do hear all the rotating, so they are gonna start moving towards the C site. All players from Lancers are going to be in the waterfall side. They opt to start rotating towards this back side. Do they expect Odysseus here? Skywalker with a really nice shot onto Odysseus. 3v3 situation. Zora getting a pick, but instantly traded out. They do know Zora is in waterfall, but he gets a pick on the Skywalker 1v2 situation. Game Boy leaving 11 with 9 health.
Bring them down.
They have to get crossed here. Oh, but they almost backed up right into the nade. 1 HP. If they can get on the spike, they can sit there. It's not spammable. Zora's going to be pushing up and gets the shot on 11 to finish off the round. Pistol round does end up going to Waukesha West there. Very, very even pistol round. Let's see what type of bio we're looking for. What we are looking at. Zora and Odysseus looking to go for the stronger rifles. More damage, but less shield. You know, this could be... These do have pros and cons here. The more damage, as most of the team for the Lancers does go with no shield here. Skywalker going with that hero Marshall. As we get a push up in a tree by Waukesha West. Zora double satcheling out. Clears that backside. Skywalker taking on a very low HP, 18 to be exact. As this site is starting to get surrounded. Spray coming through the box by Odysseus. 2 picks right at the top of site. 2 really good shots coming out from Skywalker. Who's healing. Just misses Zora. Zora getting bailed out and dropped there by the rest of their team. Very, very good round. Not too much lost. Only 1 kill on the round for the Lancers. Six to 8, bringing it back, making it more even, a little more scary for the Lancers side. You know, they had that 4-round buffer going in the half, feeling good. But Waukesha West kind of just stopping their roll right away. You know, getting their own ball rolling. Looks like another B hit. Same wall coming through from Sneeze. Gets spotted out by that dart. Dog and nade coming through. Smokes as well. Looks like they're going for another rotate onto C. But they don't see Sasuke, who doesn't shoot any of the players on Waukesha West. Had the opportunity, but didn't know if there were any more coming through that door. Pushes through the smoke, ends up getting Game Boy and the spike. He gets out there just in time. Odysseus, Sasuke left alone. Doors getting opened. Really good shots coming out.
Spike planted.
Do they know that Zora is such low HP? Tasty TPs into the corner to an unknowing Sasuke. 7 to 8, 1 round difference here. Very similar beginning of the half.
That works.
As I said, this is a very attacker-sided map, as you have to spread out so much on defense. Those A players are going to take a very long time getting over to the C side, and vice versa. So if you had, it looks like Waukesha understands that and is using the fact that there's bound to be less players on one site to their advantage. Skywalker just missing a couple shots, not able to really connect there and do any chip damage onto Waukesha West, who starts breaking the wall on the B. A little bit of shock dart just to make a little bit more noise towards that A side. As Sneeze has pushed up into B main, do they really expect it though? I don't think so. Unable to connect, but ends up finding Zora in the end. Tasty gonna get bitten by the dog, but Sneeze just runs out of ammo. The fight going down in the middle of the site. 11 left alone. Game Boy with full HP. Odysseus with just 10, just 11. One shot to pretty much anything. Game Boy getting the pick.
Silence your mind.
Strong offensive start coming from Waukesha West here. 8-8. Even score. Looking like kind of a bit of a broken buy coming from Lancers, opting not to really save as much as they can. Skywalker going for the Vandal, hoping to get a few picks here. Just unfortunate on the wrong side of the map. As Waukesha is going to take it towards C, making a lot of noise towards A to kind of get those rotates out. Dogging out the site, not really seeing anybody. But hearing a lot of noise. 11. The only line of defense on this C side just misses the opportunity to take out Odysseus, who's running through the smoke. 11 not paying attention, just gets taken out by Odysseus. 4 players for Waukesha West on that C side. Snips making it a little bit of scarier for Lancers, but then ends up not really doing enough damage, just a little bit on the chamber. All the players from Lancers on this C side. Skywalker getting a pick, bringing it to a 2v3, 70 HP left. Zora able to spray through the smoke, Sneeze on 85 HP, 1v2 situation, not enough time to really get anything done here. May have to just save the Guardian here, save as much money as possible. Hearing Game Boy run through, may try to chase but decides not to. They really need that money there. Looking like they just have enough to buy a few more rifles, not enough to really have a really strong buy here. Just kind of hoping that the people with the stronger rifles are able to get their picks and able to allow the rest of their teammates to forage these weapons and just scrounge up whatever they can, whatever rounds they can get here. Hoping to just stop the momentum of Waukesha West. Sasuke pulling out the op. As I said, they need these picks here. 3v5. Skywalker was able to get a pick up B main. But it looks like Sneeze with the flank taken out by Tasty. That was picked up 4v3. 14 HP left on 11 there with that shock dart. Sasuke taken out by Odysseus. Looks like the call is going to be to just run up as fast as they can onto this B site. Sasuke able to TP back and watch. Nothing coming through. Just barely misses that op shot. Waukesha hearing all that noise from A decides to just take the C site safely. Odysseus beating Sasuke with that operator. 11 stuck in waterfall. Almost gets the pick on Odysseus, but he's just on a roll right now. Coconut just hoping to do as much damage with Game Boy. Game Boy shuts it down, keeping the ball rolling, as I'm saying. This momentum for Waukesha West on attack here is just incredible for them. Keeping the economy low for the Lancers is really helping them win these gunfights, as they're able to do a lot more damage in a lot less time, especially when it comes to the marshals and the specters. You know, specters not really a whole ton of range there. Sasuke gonna be getting pushed
There they are.
as we got Zora chasing with the ultimate. They gotta just shoot the rocket. Gets the pick on Sasuke. Skywalker with the marshal up top here. Peeks into Snips but gets taken out. 3v5 situation. 11 and Sneeze on that seaside. Coconut rotating up to top here. Snips taking him out, leaving just Sneeze and 11. Sneeze 11 down to 30 health. Snips pushing and getting the third and fourth on the round. What a round from Snips. What a round. Looks like we're gonna have the first full buy from both teams of this second half here. See the operator coming out. Couple Vandals and a Phantom for Lancers, hoping to make some sort of stop here. They just can't seem to pick up on the game plan of Waukesha West. Coconut putting out that smoke, hiding from the Sova Dart. See Snip sprays, not able to get any damage. Similar game plan. As soon as they hear noise B, it looks like we're going on to see Zora, Tasty, and Odysseus with picks 2v5. Looks like very hard round to win here for Lancers. Skywalker left in a 1v4. This is very doable, especially in this ult, but not enough. Match point here for Waukesha West. One round, and they keep their undefeated season going and end the Lancers streak. Lancers left with not much of an econ here. As we've seen, some of their lighter buys have been working out for them. Getting those right picks at the right time is just exactly what they need. Sasuke blinded. Coconut tries to get the pick, not able to, as Waukesha takes their space onto the B site. 11 and Sneeze left on C site once again. Spike gonna be coming down. Fade ult coming out from 11.
You will not kill my ally.
4v2 now with that res coming out. 11's just gonna get swung by Snips, leaving Sneeze all alone. Who gets taken out, not able to finish off. This is very doable. They do have a res. Zora able to finish the game for Waukesha West, ends up taking the match 13-8. Very, very strong offensive game coming out from Waukesha West. And honestly, from both teams. I mean, this, as I said, this is a very offensive sided map. So we were going to see a lot more rounds coming out from the offensive teams. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have one less undefeated team in the Lancers, going to 2-1 on the season. Strong performance from Skywalker to keep them in this game, as well as Sneeze and Sasuke. Also picking up a little bit of slack there, but just wasn't enough to keep Waukesha out of each of these sites and just keep them from winning, you know. But very, very entertaining game once again coming out from the Varsity Valorant players. I'm looking forward to seeing more on from all of these teams. Honestly, as this season goes on, I'm just more and more impressed on how each of these teams are learning to play together and just getting better and better overall. A lot more closer games, especially on this varsity side. It's really fun to watch and stream and just see the progression. I'm very excited to see where both of these teams end up as the season goes on. But yeah, it's gonna be a wrap for today. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Once again, I'm Triska or Logan, whichever one you want to call me. And I'll see you guys on Thursday with the JV game of the week.